My dear students, in previous lecture, I have explained classification of elements into blocks. SPDF blocks are there. On the basis of differentiating electron, elements are classified into 4 blocks: S block elements, P block elements, D block elements, and F block elements. So now classification of elements based on chemical properties. On the basis of chemical properties, elements are classified into 4 types. So first one, inert gases. Inert gases or noble gases. Inert gases or noble gases means, see, these are 0 group elements or 18th group elements. There are 7 periods and 18 groups. Groups are numbered continuously 1 to 18 according to UPSC. 1 to 18 are generally first A to 0 group. So these are 0 group elements or 18th group elements: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, oganesson. These are the 0 group elements or 18th group elements: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, oganesson. This oganesson is recently discovered element. So inert gases are 0 group elements or 18th group elements. 0 group or 18th group elements are inert gases. So in case of these elements, see, they are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, and oganesson. Their atomic numbers also, see, 2, 10, 18, 36, 54, 86, 118. At least you should remember this first and 0 group elements atomic numbers. You should remember. See, 2 for helium, 2. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 8, 18. 18 plus 18, 36. 36 plus 18, 54. 54 plus 32, 86. 86 plus 32, 118. Just I am adding these numbers: 8, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32. 2, 10, 18, 36, 54, 86, 118. These are the atomic numbers of 0 group elements. See, all these are monoatomic gases. All are monoatomic gases. All are gases only. So noble gases are rare gases. These are called noble gases or rare gases or inert gases. All are monoatomic gases. Monoatomic. Helium, atomicity is only 1. See, if we take hydrogen H2. H2 means its atomicity is 2. Even if we take oxygen O2, it is diatomic. See, diatomic. Like that, 0 group elements are monoatomic. They never form diatomic molecules like He2, Ne2, like that, because they cannot participate in chemical reactions. No? That's why they are called inert gases. Inert means lazy. Monoatomic gases. Noble gases or inert gases are rare gases. 0 group or 18th group elements are also called, see, noble gases or inert gases or rare gases. Inert means lazy, they cannot participate in chemical reactions. Rare gases means their availability in the atmosphere is very less. In the atmosphere, these elements abundance, occurrence is very less. That's why they are called rare. So they are present rarely, so that's why they are called rare gases. So except helium, remaining elements electronic configuration is Ns2 Np6, except helium. For helium, 1s2, that is Ns2. Helium has Ns2 configuration, Ns2. Only 2 electrons are there, na? It is called duplet configuration. But for remaining elements, Ns2 Np6. This configuration is called octet configuration. Octet configuration. Due to this stable configuration only, they cannot participate in chemical reactions. That's why they are called inert gases. Due to this stable configuration, this is stable configuration. In the periodic table, every element tries to get this electronic configuration or this electronic configuration. So already these elements have that stable configuration. That's why they cannot participate in chemical reactions. So they are called inert gases. So inert gases means 0 group elements or 18 group elements. 0 group or 18 group elements are inert gases. They are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon and oganesson. Their atomic numbers 2, 10, 18, 36, 54, 86 and 118. All are monatomic gases. They are also called noble gases or inert gases or rare gases. Except helium, all the 0 group elements have ns2np6 electron configuration. This electronic configuration is called octet configuration. Octet configuration. Octet means the electronic configuration with 8 electrons. The electronic configuration with 8 electrons in the valency orbit is called octet configuration. But helium has a duplet configuration. Even though helium has 2 electrons, this is also stable configuration. This is also stable configuration. That's why helium also cannot participate in chemical reactions. Next, second one. See, first classification, first one, noble gases. Noble gases means 0 group elements are noble gases. Second one, representative elements. Representative elements. So, except this 0 group, remaining S and P block elements are representative elements. Except this 0 group, remaining S and P block elements. So S block contains 2 groups, first A group, second A group. S block contains 2 groups, first A group, second A group. P block contains 6 groups from third A to 0. Third A, fourth A, fifth A, sixth A, seventh A, 0. See here one important point. Helium is placed in S block. Helium is placed in P block, but it should belongs to S block. Because in case of helium, differentiating electron is present in S orbitals only. It should be placed in S block, but it is placed in P block because its properties are similar to remaining elements, these elements. That's why it is placed in 0 group along with inert gases. Except this 0 group, remaining S and P block elements. S block contains 2 groups, first A, second A. P block contains, these are P block elements, third A to 0 or 13 to 18, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Except this 0 group, remaining S block elements and P block elements are representative elements. See, that means first A, second A, third A, fourth A, fifth A, sixth A and seventh A. Or see 1, 2, it should be 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. These elements are representative elements. Except 0 group, remaining S block elements and P block elements are representative elements. In case of these elements, last orbit, nth orbit is incompletely filled. Incompletely filled. In case of representative elements, last orbit, nth orbit is incompletely filled. See, because if we take lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, for neon, S and P orbital should be completely filled. For fluorine, 2s2, 2p5, 2s2, 2p5, p subshell is incompletely filled. For fluorine, 2s2, 2p5, valence orbit electronic configuration, 2s2, 2p5 means here p subshell is incompletely filled. This can accommodate one more electron. So like that, all first A, second A, third A, fourth A, fifth A, sixth A, seventh A. This nth orbit is incompletely filled. So here all metals and non-metals are present. All metals, non-metals, even metal halides also present. In case of this representative elements, all types of elements are present. These are metals. In general, first elements, non-metals, last elements, metals, middle elements are metal halides. See here, fluorine, chlorine, bromine is there. This bromine is liquid element. Bromine is liquid element. Bromine, liquid element. So electronic configuration we can write like this. For representative elements, electronic configuration NS122, NP125 only, not 126. Representative elements, valence electronic configuration NS122, NP125. For zero group elements, for noble gases NS to NP6 except helium, like that for representative elements NS122, NP125. See first A NS1, second A NS2, then we can write NS122, third A NS2 NP1, seventh A NS2 NP, NS2 NP5, NS2 NP5. So NS2 NP125, here 122 means NS122 NP125. For representative elements, valence electronic configuration is NS122 NP125. So next, third one, transition elements. Third one, transition elements. See, transition elements means generally d block elements are called transition elements. But all the d block elements are not transition elements. Properties of these d block elements are intermediate between those of s and p block elements. That's why they are called transition elements or transition metals. These elements properties are between those of s and p block elements. That's why they are called transition, means intermediate transition elements. So except second B group, remaining D block elements. All D block elements are not transition elements. All the D block elements are not transition elements except the second B group. The second B group elements are zinc, cadmium, mercury, copernicium. Here scandium, yttrium, lanthanum, actinium. 3D series, 4D series, 5D series, 6D series. Except this second B group, remaining D block elements are transition elements. All the D block elements are not transition elements except this second B group. Remaining D block elements are transition elements. Here this is first B group. Copper, silver, gold is present. Copper, silver, gold. This is 3D series. In 3D series, first element is scandium, last element is zinc. This is also called first transition series. This is second transition series, third transition series, fourth transition series. If we take first transition series, in that first transition series, first element is scandium. In the first transition series, first element is scandium. What is the last element? Last element is not zinc. Last element should be copper. In the first transition series, first element is scandium, last element is copper. In second transition series, first element is yttrium, last element is silver, not cadmium. So this except second B group, these are not transition elements. Except second B group, remaining D block elements are called transition elements. But the electronic configuration similar to D block elements only. N minus 1D 1 to 10, Ns 0 to 2. Because if you take copper, for copper electronic configuration, instead of 4s2 3d 9, it should be 4s1 3d 10, not 4s2 3d 9, 4s1 3d 10. We will discuss in atomic structure lesson here. This one now you are unable to understand, we will discuss in atomic structure lesson. If you take copper, for copper this is not electronic configuration, not 4s2 3d 9, 4s1 3d 10. That's why here I wrote n minus 1d 1 to 10 only, not 1 to 9. It should be n minus 1d 1 to 10 only. N minus 1d 1 to 10, ns 0 to 2. So all these are metals only. All these are metals. See here, this mercury is liquid element. Mercury is not transition element. In the periodic table, these two are liquids. At room temperature, bromine and mercury are liquids. Bromine and mercury both are liquids. This is non-metal. Bromine is non-metal. This is metal. Bromine is non-metal. Bromine is non-metal, but mercury is metal. So in the periodic table, what is a liquid non-metallic element? Liquid non-metallic element is bromine. What is a liquid metallic element? Mercury. So next, these transition elements can exhibit some characteristic properties. So in second year we have one lesson, transition elements lesson is there. Here just we are discussing briefly only. Transition elements exhibit some characteristic properties. Some characteristic properties. Those characteristic properties are all are hard and heavy metals. These are hard and heavy metals. Their melting points and boiling points are very high. Melting points and boiling points are high. Transition metals are hard and heavy metals. They have high melting and boiling points. They are good conductors. They are good conductors. They can form alloys. Transition metals can form alloys. They can exhibit magnetic properties. Transition metals can exhibit magnetic properties. And they have catalytic properties. Catalytic properties. Transition metals have catalytic properties. Suppose if we take hydrogenation of oils, in the hydrogenation of oils, nickel is taken as catalyst. So nickel is transition metal. Nickel is transition metals. These are transition metals have some characteristic properties. Those characteristic properties are transition metals are hard and heavy metals. Their melting and boiling points are very high. They are good conductors. They form alloys. They have magnetic properties and they have catalytic properties, and they exhibit variable oxidation states. Transition metals can exhibit variable oxidation states or oxidation numbers. Transition metals can exhibit variable oxidation states. This is about transition elements. Next, last one, inner transition elements. See, in case of these transition elements, nth orbit and n minus 1th orbit both are incompletely filled. In case of representative elements, nth orbit is incompletely filled. In case of representative elements, last orbit, that is nth orbit, is incompletely filled. In case of transition elements, nth orbit and n minus 1th orbit, means valency orbit and penultimate orbit, both are incompletely filled. Next, last one, inner transition elements. inner transition elements. So generally, these F-lock elements are called inner transition elements. These are F-lock elements. These are F-lock elements. This F-lock contains two series, 4F series and 5F series. 4F series elements, 5F series elements. These are called inner transition elements. F-lock elements are called inner transition elements. See, because these 4F series elements are cerium to lutetium. 5F series elements are thorium to lawrencium. If we take 4F series elements, first element is cerium, last element is lutetium. Atomic numbers 58 to 71. These 14 elements, see, after lanthanum atomic number is 57. After lanthanum, 14 elements are coming. Na? These 14 elements are called lanthanides. This lanthanum is not lanthanide. Lanthanum is not lanthanide. The 14 elements coming after lanthanum are called lanthanides. These 14 elements are placed between these two elements. These 14 elements, cerium to lutetium, are placed between lanthanum, between lanthanum and hafnium. These 14 elements are placed between lanthanum and hafnium. These two are transition metals. These 14 elements are placed between two transition elements. That's why they are called inner transition elements. These elements are placed between two transition elements. These are transition elements. That's why they are called inner transition elements. If we take actinides also, thorium to lawrencium, 90 to 103. Here actinium. Next here rutherfordium is there, RF. Its atomic number is 89. Its atomic number is 104. 104. So these 14 elements are placed between actinium and rutherfordium. 89 to 104. Here these 14 elements are there. Na? 14 elements. These 14 elements are placed between two transition elements. Like that, these 14 elements are also placed between two transition elements. That's why they are called inner transition elements. All these are metals only. All the elements are metals. All F-lock elements are metals only. The elements after uranium. See here, uranium is present. Thorium, protactinium, uranium. Atomic number 92. The elements after uranium are called trans-uranium elements. They are called trans-uranium elements. So now, except this hydrogen, S block elements, D block elements and F block elements all are metals only. Only P block contains all types of elements. This P block contains all types of elements. So in the periodic table, most of the elements are metals only. For F-lock elements electronic configuration, we can write for inner transition elements electronic configuration, we can write F-lock elements configuration only. Inner transition elements electronic configuration n-2 F1 to 14, n-1 to 0 to 1, ns2. In the periodic table, see bromine, mercury, these two are liquids. See, even cesium, francium, gallium, copernicium, some more liquid elements are there. Even cesium, francium, gallium, copernicium, they are also liquids, but not at room temperature. They can also exist in liquid state, but not at room temperature. At room temperature, only these two are liquids. In the periodic table, only these two elements can exist in liquid state. See how many gaseous elements are there? Number of gaseous elements: hydrogen, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All these are gases. These are gaseous elements. 11 gaseous elements are there. In the periodic table, number of liquid elements at room temperature, I am telling, at room temperature, number of liquid elements 2. They are bromine and mercury. Bromine belongs to P block, mercury belongs to this D block. This is non-metal, this is metal. So liquid non-metallic element is bromine, liquid metallic element is mercury. Number of gaseous elements 11. Hydrogen, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. See, even Oganesson is also gas, but this is not found in nature. This is not found in atmosphere. Oganesson is not found in atmosphere. So no need to consider. Hydrogen, first element. These are noble gases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. Next, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine. 11 gaseous elements are there. 2 liquid elements, 11 gaseous elements. Remaining all are solids. So in the periodic table, most of the elements exist in solid state. In the periodic table, most of the elements are metals. Most of the elements are metals. This is classification of elements based on chemical properties.